Judd music was acoustic until 1989. The first electric guitar ever played on a Judd record was by the late, great Carl Perkins, the legend who wrote Blue Suede Shoes. Mr. Carl had a major impact on my life, and he was one of the coolest cats I knew. Well, ever since the day that time began, there's been this thing between a woman and a man. I don't know, but I do believe that it started in the garden with Adam and Eve. Samson and Delilah had their fling till she cut his hair and clipped his wings. It don't matter how the story's told, 'cause love stays young, it can't grow old. Let me tell you about love, about the moon and the stars above. It's what we've all been dreaming of. Let me tell you about love. Well, Bonaparte and Josephine, I believe they had a pretty good scene, until she said Bonnie Bo went through, and that's when he met his Waterloo. Julie Bain and Romeo fell in love and stole the show. I know they are history, but there ain't been nothing like you and me. Let me tell you about love, about the moon and the stars above. It's what we've all been dreaming of. Let me tell you about love. Let me tell you about love. She was a beauty queen, the prettiest thing that you ever have seen. Solomon, he was a mighty wise, but she done caught his eye. World would be in a dreadful fix if it wasn't for the love between cats and chicks. This world, it wouldn't amount to much without a hug and kiss and a tender touch. And let me tell you about love, about the moon and the stars above. It's what we've all been dreaming of. Let me tell you about love. Let me tell you about love, about the moon and the stars above. It's what we've all been dreaming of. Let me tell you about love. Let me tell you about love. Let me tell you about love. Yeah. Thank you. You don't have to keep standing up. That's okay. But thank you. Whew, I'm nervous. Oh, stop it. You may be seated. Thank you. You're very distracting. I'm trying to be cool up here now. This next song represents the 10 years that I spent on the bus with my queen. And those were some of the best years of my life. I just didn't know it back then. But looking back, I now realize more than ever that the history that we made together was a true miracle. Think about it. When's the last time you were on a bus with your mother? Try it sometime. For those of you who haven't read the book and seen the movie, as you, for those in the fan club, you know that our adventures out on life's highway came to an end in 1991. And our hearts were broken. But our spirits soared every night on stage. And we celebrated this music until we ended. And this was the last song we ever sang together. She wrote it for the fans, but ironically, it ended up healing us through a very difficult time. And the music lives on. I'd gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart can understand that love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize that it all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything, if we keep believing in the power between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Yes, yes I do now. Love can build a bridge. Oh, love and only love. Between your heart and mine. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? You know what I say? Love and only love. Love and only love. The next generation of Judd heads. What's your name?
Elizabeth.
What's yours?
Allison. Allison. Rebecca.
Do you know who I am? Who?
Wynonna.
Very smart. Give me some love. I need it. All right. Thank you for bringing them. Thank you.